Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Now normally I have been cooking up to this point and that is what I do, that is what I like to do. I don't normally talk about beverages except if I want to pair something with wine, but today I am going to be making kind of like a tea or a drink or a punch, however you want to refer it to. My first beverage of choice is actually water. I like water, followed by coffee, tea, wine, beer, liquor, everything else. But I don't really do sodas a whole lot, and if I do have that craving, I will have it, but it's very rare. So usually I'm always drinking something else. A huge shout out today to Evolution Barbershop in Los Angeles. They are sponsoring this video. It is their 3-year anniversary that they've been in business, and they're located on Vermont off of Washington. If you want to check them out, I will have their information below, but their website is evolutionbarbershop.com, or you can catch them on Instagram, Evolution Barbershop LA. This shirt is custom. I just kind of made some cutouts, so you won't find this particular one there. But their services are great and their crew is awesome. So congratulations you guys on 3 years. And on to the ingredients that I'm going to be using. So this is going to be a type of a tea. I will be boiling it on the stove and then straining everything out. It can be served hot, cold, over ice, however you choose to. Maybe you want to add in something at the end. By all means, go ahead. Okay, so I am going to be using hibiscus flowers. Now you can find dried hibiscus in a lot of ethnic markets, specifically Latin ethnic markets. I have a couple of cinnamon sticks as well as some fresh ginger. I will be using some cloves. I am going to be using orange peel, not necessarily the orange itself, but that might change towards the end. I have a couple of pomegranates that I really need to use. They're kind of dried. Actually, this one is kind of gourd-like on the outside. This other one was in the fridge, so it's not as bad. And then to sweeten this, because it will be tart, I'm going to be using some sugar in the raw. I might also add some honey. So yes, you did see me rinse off the hibiscus, and that is because I feel that sometimes it can get quite dusty in the store. Even if they may keep it covered, I just do it. I am going to get my spices ready, so I'm going to use 4 cloves and 2 cinnamon sticks. The cinnamon sticks I am going to crush into the water. The ginger I've gone ahead and peeled. I'm using about an inch of the root, and I am going to be slicing this just so that there is some more surface area, and that's going to go into my pot. And for the orange, right now I just want to do the zest. So I am going to do a couple of long strips, and this is, you know, from a tree in someone's backyard, but the oranges have been really, really good, so I do want to use some of the peel. And then my pomegranate. I want to actually get the juice out of this, so I'm not sure if many of you know how to deal with a pomegranate, but use a sharp knife, and be rather careful because this can be kind of tricky. But you're basically going to score the stem end, and I'm using the one that's a little bit fresher. At least the skin is a bit more pliable. You're going to pull this baby out, and if you see, like the pomegranate, how some of the sides are flat, well, wherever it starts to turn, you want to score down the center. Don't cut into it all the way, but just, you know, like kind of drag the knife a bit. And please be careful. I'm gonna do one more. And then you open it up. And I should really have a bowl for this. So basically, you're gonna want to get all the seeds out, and then I'm gonna put it in a Ziploc bag. I'm gonna kind of press the juice out of this. I'll see how it goes. I have to MacGyver something because I don't have a juicer, and even if I did, I don't want all the seeds. I just, you know, want kind of the pulp. So this is gonna be the time-consuming part. Now, obviously, you don't have to do this part. You could just get some pomegranate juice at the store. Again, I have it. It needs to get used up, so this is what I'm opting to do. Wow. Okay, so the second one, I'm hopeful because juice is coming out of it, but this is gonna be a pain. As you notice, I'm keeping my hand away and then I'm dragging the knife in a downward position because, like I said, this is like very hard. Now, while I'm finishing this up, I did combine everything else and I put it over the stovetop to get started because otherwise I'd be here forever. But I'm just gonna, you know, this shouldn't take too much longer, but it's just slightly time consuming. Should have just saved this to eat, but I love pomegranate, but you know, after having it a lot, I'd rather just wait until next year. And you do want to get as much air out before you start this, otherwise, if it explodes, your kitchen will be a mess. And then I'm just gonna snip the edge and let the juice come out. I kind of want to avoid having all the seeds spill out, so that's why I didn't trim the bag that much, but I am going to squeeze everything out and add it to my pot. So this has come to a simmer, and now I'm going to go ahead and add my pomegranate juice, and I'm going to let this cook for about at least 10 minutes, maybe longer. Okay, so this is after about 15 minutes. It is super dark. I'm gonna add my sugar. So I have about a half a cup of sugar, and I'm gonna let this melt. Then I'm gonna taste it and kind of see if it needs more, if I'm gonna add honey or not. I did put in the slightest pinch of salt, and that was just to bring like all the flavors forward. Okay, so I've taken this off of the heat, and I had 1 key lime, and so I'm just gonna go ahead and squeeze this in. And with the amount of sugar that's in there, you know, this will be fine. And then I'm going to transfer it to my pitcher. So I'm gonna decant, and I'm using a little help here just because that's just how it is right now. But I'm gonna continue to do this, and then I'm gonna serve some up. Now, if you're gonna put this in the fridge, let it cool first. It is rather hot, so let it just cool down until you know you can touch it and it's cool to the touch, and then put it in the fridge. Like I said, you can serve this hot. I went ahead and put it in a glass. I'm going to add some ice to it. Adding ice will help dilute it a little bit. So if you feel that it's a little strong, you know, just add a little ice. So this is basically your base drink, and you can drink it as is. It is really good. However, if you wanted to take it up a notch and kind of make it into a cocktail, for a virgin cocktail, I would add either ginger ale, Sprite, or 7-Up. If you wanted to do more like a sangria type of thing, then maybe add some Lambrusco would be really good. Or you can do some Cointreau, you know, like add a little splash of liqueur and, you know, serve it like in a glass like this, and it would be really delicious. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and this recipe. Please remember to like and subscribe to my channel, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to have my little flash dance moment here. I'll see you next time. Bye.